A baby Jesus statue was caught on camera crying blood. What's up, friends, and welcome to InformOverload. I'm your Bacon King, Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here to the channel, we find the most interesting news stories on the internet, and then we make them more entertaining. Although this one will be hard. Plus, don't forget to stick around until the end because I will be answering some of your comments from previous videos. Also, if you are new here, tap that subscribe button so you never miss another story. In a shocking new video released of what locals are saying is a statue of baby Jesus, you can see blood rolling down the cheeks and even encrusted into the eyes. This is not even the first time this year that this occurrence has taken place. The statue has been seen crying blood at least 3 times previously. Residents of the rural Mexican village known as Kilometro 42 in Acapulco, hope I said that right, have been reporting that this bizarre incident is in direct response to the area's rise in crime. Many of them believe that the statue of baby Jesus crying blood is a sign from God. It's not. Local media in the area discovered that the first time this ceramic statue had done this was in a private residence on New Year's Day. Followers and residents, as I mentioned, claim that it's an act of God speaking through the statue to express unhappiness at the massive crime levels throughout the area. Believe it as an act from God or someone trying to make a statement. If this is the reasoning behind it, they make a valid point. According to the Citizens Council for Public Security and Criminal Justice, that area sees an average of 111 murders for every 100,000 people living in that vicinity. Some residents are going the opposite direction though with who they believe is trying to communicate with them through the statue. A local by the name of Soledad Flores told reporters a lot of people have said that this is being done by the devil, while others believe that it is a message from God. It's not the devil either. He goes on to say that the truth is we are convinced that it cried even when people were holding it. Because even the residents can't explain the origins of these bloody tears, many people wanted someone to carry the statue to a church for verification. Seems legit. It has still remained in the private residence though because they're so scared of what will happen if they remove it from the area. A priest who has decided to remain anonymous, probably a good idea, told reporters that representatives of the Catholic Church will be investigating these claims to determine whether or not the doll was tampered with, just to take advantage of the locals. Or maybe they'll take advantage of the locals. We'll have to wait and see. Although I have to tip my hat to him, he himself even admitted that there could be a rational explanation because not everything is a spiritual phenomenon. If this does indeed turn out to be a hoax, it wouldn't be the first case of such a thing happening. Back in 1986, there was an owner of a Virgin Mary statue in Canada that would claim his statue was crying, sweating, and even bleeding. However, it turned out he was the one setting it up to look this way. Who would have thought? The same thing occurred in Italy back in 2006 where another statue of the Virgin Mary was also said to have cried blood, but again, the owners also admitted that they dripped blood onto the statue. This stuff may have been able to fly pre-technology, but now that we have genetic testing, it makes things very difficult for these hoaxers to trick people into thinking that God is trying to tell them something. However, if it was a hoax and their messaging was meant to create a discussion about the increase of crime in that area, at least you can applaud them for that. I mean, that's a good sign at least. Nonetheless, it is one scary video to watch and it looks like something straight out of a thriller. If someone has tampered with the doll, boy oh boy did they make it look legit. I want to hear your thoughts on this story though, so comment down below if you think it's an act of God, the devil, or someone wanting to stir up some drama in the religious community. Now let's check out some of your featured comments from the video titled "The Real Reason Why Michael Jackson's Skin Turned White." Ooh boy, here we go. TS Titan says he was banned from the black people community for giving out too many N-word passes. Okay, the black people community. I don't think people like hearing that. That's problem number one. Too many N-word passes? That just sounds like a comedy sketch. Moving on. Let's Sip Tea Together says Jahani, they spelt it. You're not wearing green. Charlotte, pinch him. I'm Irish, so you think I would have planned better for that video, but two things. We pre-recorded it for St. Patty's Day, and if I wore green, you would have been getting your news from just a floating head, so you might as well have watched CNN. Ooh, a little jab there. Little jab. Nose Little 2 says he looked good there. He didn't need all that surgery. I agree. I'll never understand the reason why someone wants to do something that drastic to their own face. Although maybe I could use some work. No, I wouldn't do that. Nikki Mark says, I knew that because my dad has the same condition and when people ask him about it, he just says that he has Michael Jackson disease. Okay, after that Leaving Neverland documentary, I would maybe tell your dad to just refer to it as vitiligo, okay? There may be some miscommunication if he says, I have Michael Jackson's disease. It's like, you are no longer in charge of the kids. Professionally Silly says, damn, Johnny graduated from Bacon King to Bacon Daddy? That's how we do it. That was weird. Even though some people got super triggered by me saying who's your bacon daddy for whatever reason, it's a joke, friends. It's a joke. When most people call themselves daddy, it's super creepy, unless it's your bacon daddy. Then it's fine. Thank you so much for watching InformOverload. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want any more videos like this one, just click that playlist on the side of the screen. It's gonna be flashing there soon. It'll be there soon, just wait for it. And if you find any news stories that you want us to cover, send us a DM to the InformOverload Instagram page, and if we like it, you may just see your story on our channel. From InformOverload, I'm Johnny Rogers. Until next time, you take care.